Hi there Poke fans, I'm your humble host Joseph fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. As you saw right there in the beginning, we are now challenging this Psychic William. And he starts off with a bugger, this Espeon. I had always thought that Alakazam was much stronger than Espeon, but Espeon has higher stats than Alakazam, especially special attack and bulk, I think. Let's just double check that quickly. Okay, so Alakazam has 135 special attack, whereas Espeon has 130. Espeon has 110 speed and Alakazam has 120. But Espeon has 65 HP, whereas Alakazam has 55. Alakazam has 50 attack and Espeon has 65. Okay, let's check out special defense because that's what's really important over here. Espeon has 95 and Alakazam has also 95. But in total stats, Alakazam has 500 and Espeon has 125. All of that while we were busy with this fight over here. And as it so happens, we almost got taken out by Espeon on our what is his name, Scrafty. That was a vicious attack he did against us. Luckily we did manage to get through it with a sliver of HP left, but we had to heal up first. Full restore, that's all I had left. So this was not actually the perfect battle in which to do that comparison I did. And in effect, the difference between Alakazam and Espeon is not really that big, especially considering what kind of attacker they would each end up being. Now Espeon does have more staying power when hit with a physical attack, which means he's less of a glass cannon than Alakazam. But in the end, what matters is their attacks and their speed, and we need to consider that they are basically evenly matched. So not enough difference to actually make a difference. Now how the hell do we get past this point over here? And I was just thinking that how the hell am I going to be with this repel right in the view of that guy that could have seen me over there. Luckily nothing happened. Now do I have, okay, so that's how I get to the back of that batty rock over there. Now I can move it into that hole that is specifically there for it. I forgot for a second that Cobalion is my strength user. Now if you saw me go back there for a second, I was just dodging that fighter over there. Okay, but now I have to fight these two guys over here, and it looks like a psychic and a fighting person combo. So let me just put him over there so that I have a different Pokemon available to use against the fighting type. Or at least I have an answer for a fighting type. Maybe I should have put him in the place of Cobalion, but I want to level up Cobalion. That's why he stays up front. This is actually an awesome bloody team they have over here. It's two bloody psychic types. Using them side by side. Gallade is on level 60 and Machamp is on 58. If this Machamp has huge power, then he is probably much stronger than Gallade. And that did hardly any damage at all. Okay, so Scrafty is going to die over here, I'm fairly sure about that. Especially if both of them do fighting type attacks. Okay, Chestnut, you come out. Your Shadow Claw will be the thing that helps us out over here. If you survive, of course. Shadow Claw against the Gallade. And you go for a Crunch against the Gallade as well. But it depends if Gallade survives this attack. Okay, he doesn't, so hopefully this Crunch goes to Machamp now. Or Medicham. Hawlucha goes to the 55 and wants to learn Skydrop. Now that would be an awesome attack if it wasn't for the fact that I've already taught Hawlucha Fly, and I need Fly to come to travel around this area. That Crunch did quite well actually. Medicham is probably going to use a fighting type attack if he gets to attack, but luckily he didn't get to attack. Chestnut goes to level 56. Scrafty also grows to level 56. That's actually quite good. Managed to defeat these two guys, and damn did they have a good team. I like their team. Even though they are the exact same typings, but they have different flavors of the same typings. That is so awesome. Now I think I should have had a Medicham in this team, but I just couldn't find a spot for it. The best place I could have had for it, and I played this game before I actually changed my mind on a few things, is that I probably should have had Medicham in the place of Infernape. Infernape basically only is here not because he's fire typing as such, even though I like to have the trio of a grass, a fire and a water type in my team. But he's primarily here to showcase the fact that you can use any fighting starter that has ever existed to be part of your team. Now that new fighting bird I'm not a very big fan of, but that's basically because I'm not a very big fan of the dancing theme. It would have been a perfect Pokemon for Tierno to have actually. It's a pity that they have the character that embodies a type or a gimmick that only becomes really available in the next generation. Okay, so now I'm going to fight my girlfriend again, and this one is very high stakes. It would mean spending a couple of nights together with a very specific purpose in mind. If I win, I will not indicate specifically what those purposes are, since this is a PG-13 show. Sort of. Volt Switch. That's the best I can do against Mystic, because he is just going to annihilate me with a psychic type attack. So let's go to why am I going to Chestnut? Should have gone to Scrafty, because I could have dodged this attack over here, whatever that attack was, unless it was a fairy type attack, and then that would have been terrible. So why am I taking so long to do the next attack? Maybe it's because I'm considering very seriously what I want to do. Mystic gets it switched out for Jolteon. Damn, the bugger. Now, Jolteon is a very good Pokemon to have at this point for him, because he can just use a Pinwheel Missile, which would be quite effective against the grass type. I'm hoping that it's not that effective. He goes for an electric type attack in any case, a special type attack. Let's see if my Seed Bomb takes out this Jolteon, and it does. And there goes my favorite evolution, out cold. A new stick is coming back. Shadow Claw should do the job if I manage to attack first. If I don't, like that. Okay, so that's what that attack was. It was psychic, so that definitely means that Scrafty would have been the perfect Pokemon to use. So we're 1 for 1 at the moment. Crunch, let's go. He goes for a disarming voice. Damn, that is 4 times effective against Scrafty. As a fairy type, it is strong against dark and against fighting. And against dragon, of course, but we don't have any dragons at the moment. Cobalion grows to level 55 and wants to learn Wild Guard. Now, effectively, that is a good attack to know. A good defensive attack. I think it defends everyone in the party. But I can't justify it at the moment. So why am I sending out my fire type against a dragon type? Because I'm going to take advantage of his flying type weakness with Thunder Punch. If Altaria Mega Evolves, I could take advantage of his Fairy weakness as well. With the Poison Jab, let's see what close combat does. It does a decent amount of damage, but not nearly enough, and it makes my defenses drop. But maybe I can... no, I couldn't take a hit, especially if it's a critical hit. With lowered defenses and a bloody critical hit, I'm out for the count, and it seems like I don't have my Poliwrath in the party at the moment because I need to carry around a bloody HM Mule to do some work for me. That hardly did any damage at all. Is she going to heal up now? Yes. So I'm just sending out Lapras over here, not for an attack, but to absorb some of her attacks and to allow me to heal up some of my team. Because as you saw over there, I have a weakened team because of the need to carry around some mules. The perfect Pokemon that I could have used for this is my Poliwrath. I think he does have Ice Beam, but I don't have him, so Lapras, you're going to have to faint so that I don't have to fight with you, and then I can send out Infernape once again. Hopefully he would have been fully recovered from his lowering of stats, and this Thunder Punch will hopefully take him out. That does take out the Altaria, but that was a far more difficult battle than it needed to be. And it's not a very fun battle because of what I had to do in order to get there. Okay, Scrafty, you're up. Unfortunately, you are up. Or should I use Alucha? I mean, it is a Psychic and a Fire type I'm going to go up against. Okay. Let's try Alucha for a second. Probably does have the attacks I need for this battle to take place. And the U-turn is the attack I go for. It does give me some chip damage. And hopefully it manipulates Delphox into a Psychic type attack. Which means that it does. That actually worked. Now I can go for a Crunch, but he outspeeds me and goes for a Flamethrower. And it's a critical hit and it gets the burn. Which means my Crunch will not do as much damage. And I will probably faint on the next turn because of the burn damage. Like that. Damn, the bloody thing. And I don't have another Pokemon except Chestnut that can do super effective damage against a Psychic type. Okay, let's go for another U-turn and see how that goes. That at least takes out of Delphox. So Plan A, Plan B, or Plan A and Plan B was defeated, so I needed to take Plan C into consideration, which is my Howlucha with a U-turn. Okay, Absol is next, so that's going to be a fairly easy battle. I can just do Sacred Sword and that's going to take care of Absol in and of itself, because Absol is a pure Dark type, which is very weak to fighting type attacks, and Sacred Sword in and of itself is a fairly powerful attack. And if this Cabellan is just justified, if it didn't take him out, the next one would have, because he may have, the justified does increase the attack of the Pokemon against who a Dark type attack is used. I get some max revives. Thank you, my dear. See you at the Pokemon League in our combined hotel room for some fun tonight. Damn woman, you're talking a lot. And she lets me go. That must mean that this is the last stretch before I get to the league itself. Let's heal up our team first, because who knows how many bloody enemies we still have to face before we get to the real end. And I don't need to revive Lapras, because he is not actually a part of the fighting team. Now why am I going in this direction? Oh, okay, I understand now. So if I wanted to get to those items over on the side over there, I would have had to use Rock Smash or something like that. You dodged this, girl. Okay. Why couldn't I get up that hill over there? I do have a bike. Or are those hills only for going down? Okay, Repel Wolf. Let's activate another one. Ah, damn. I didn't see this veteran over there. They have colored him perfectly so that he blends in perfectly with his background. So you just run past him with the hope of getting outside. He has a Bennett. Just not gear up. Let's just switch out with the Volt Switch. That tends to have priority, and I can then switch into Scrafty. Let's go for Scrafty, because if he uses a Ghost type attack, that shouldn't do too much, but he goes for a bloody Thunder Wave. Stupid bloody thing. That means I have to stay in and do the crunch thing. I think I may also go to the move deleter so that we can delete or forget Rock Climb, or to the move reminder so I can remember something else that is more handy than Rock Climb in and of itself as well. A Leafeon. That one isn't so difficult to deal with. I can deal with it with both Howlucha and Infernape. But Infernape is a traded Pokemon, so that's why he doesn't get as much training as any of the others, because he gets to level up really easily, whereas the others like Howlucha needs to work for his levels. This fly should take out Leafeon quite easily. Leafeon remains alive on barely a sliver. I think he has about 5 HP left over there. Let's try a U-turn. That should take out the Leafeon. And it does. Who is next? Oh, we've defeated this veteran over here. He was not as difficult as I was fearing he might be in the end. Okay, let's just get this rock down to its hole. Yes, use strength to throw this rock into its hole, because it may make things easier later on. I don't know what it would help with at the moment, but Now if I can just line up myself up with this entrance over here. Damn, there's a lot of... Okay, I can't actually dodge this woman over here. I was really hoping to dodge this woman, but she has positioned herself perfectly, so I cannot do that. And the cargo. Damn. How many times am I going leaving? Come on, what's his bloody name, man? Polyrath behind. And I minute against this Macargo and gets burned. Why did I go for Iron Head? In any case, any fighting type attack should do the job as well. It's just that if I had my water type, my Polyrath, a fire type attack would have been 4 times as effective. Close combat, let's go. That should take out this Macargo. Granted, it will lower my stats. So all of this difficulty I'm experiencing over here is purely based on my issues. Now I need to stay with Infernape because he has a 4 times advantage against Scissor. Fire Punch, let's go. Especially since Bullet Punch makes that a 90 base power attack. Not Bullet Punch, Iron Fist. That's the ability this Infernape has. Now I can go on, but I decided not to go on the bike because I need some healing. Revive. No, not revive. Full heals. There's a full heal over there. You and then you as well. And now it seems all of my full heals are depleted. What a pity. Oh, okay, so I'm going to need Waterfall as well. Now I'm just... Do I actually need Waterfall? Well, I'm doing it in any case. Doesn't matter whether I need it or not. Now I'm sitting up here wondering, did I actually need to do that? So regardless whether I needed to do it or not, I'm still going on, and I wondered how the hell does that guy get to attack me? It looks like he was walking backwards. It looked like the crease of his shirt was facing in our direction. So that is just a plain cheating. It would have been nice if Torkoal was also a rock and fire type, or maybe a steel and fire type. But they already used the steel and fire type for that other steel fire type, that legendary or mythical, whatever it is. That hardly did anything. He does Confide. What does Confide do? Drops my special attack. Okay, Thunder Punch, here we go. Now is Thunder Punch a special attack or a physical attack? I think it's a physical attack. Okay, Cobalion. No, Cobalion leveled up. He's now sending out Golem. Come out, Cobalion. You need to address this Golem because of the Pokemon I have left. You're one of 2 that can actually deal with Cobalion. Let's see if your fighting or your steel type attacks do anything. Okay, let's see what that item is over there, if I can actually get into this passage. Dragon Claw. So this is where you get Dragon Claw if you need it. Now if we can get out of this passage, we can get to the next area. Here's do another rappel. I don't want to fight any buggers along the way. Okay, I can't get over there, so actually I didn't actually need to go up this waterfall. It is just, it's a entirely optional area. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed this episode and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.